Overlook. You could say that's kind of like Unholy Realms. M-Trop did a pretty good job at emulating some stuff. That kind of has Eric Alm's design in it. So that's its own thing. I guess that's the closest thing you can find so far in the CAC Awards that's like anything else that was praised. Stardate 20x6 and Swim with the Whales. Those are two Ribic sets. They're fucking nothing like anything else. And then you have Pirate Doom, which is its own thing. So right there, there's 10 things of which the only things that are similar to one another either have A, the same author, or B, have a vague general style connection, if that. And that's what fucking pisses me off about the Doom 2 and name only hug box, is they like act like there's just fucking nothing going on in the Doom community that's worthwhile. And like Doom is all about this like insane high polish and bullshit. Oh cool, now I can never get that key. Oh wait, no, I see another way I can jump up the key. There we go. And I mean, here's my problem again. Like, it even goes further than that because Doom 2 name only isn't the only, like, forgettable Hugbox community project, but it's actually worse because there's stuff like Interception and Hatophobia, both which suffered from that lack of quality control, but those overall were a higher quality product than Doom 2 and name only. And they're totally forgotten within a year because of the same reasons Doom 2 name only will be forgotten in a year too, because it's that just generic, we'll make a community project for a community project without like thinking of something that'd give it lasting staying power. Implying Alfonso and I aren't the same person. Dime will never have the maximum Doom World record. I got that. I have it for A through E, man. 48 and a half hours, dude. Bring it. No, Doom 2 name only is worse than general community fare. I mean, 5 Rooms of Doom is also pretty bad, but I think 5 Rooms of Doom is better than Doom 2 name only, if only because it's shorter. Doom 2 name only is kind of in a class of itself in terms of just bad design. Map 5 is fucking awful of Doom 2 name only. And Mud agrees with me. Like, Interception is a lot better than Doom 2 name only. Interception has some really good maps in it, and it's really kind of unfortunate that it got forgotten because of the weak other half of it. Like, Interception is 50% good maps, 50% what the fuck am I playing? And that's really unfortunate, because, like, Frank Frag made a really, really good map for Interception. And, like, nobody fucking remembers Interception. And Frank Frag map is basically like Zazer's map and Doom 2 name only. A great map that's just gonna be fucking forgotten. Crate doesn't like Back to Saturn X. Crate might be the only person in the speedrunning community with taste. What did that give me? Whoops. Oh, I have a BFG. I cannot do this shit. How do you not like either Twid project? You just hate Doom. Okay, but like, let's look at, I don't know, 4. Okay, so here's like the defense of Doom's name only. Like, first off, I would totally expect to see this in Maximum Doom, but this is a good map because it's not a generic tech base. It conveys a sense of place. Okay, I don't know, because this looks like a pretty fucking generic tech base to me. Okay, that's pretty much the criticism, is that, but there's a moat. Alright, whoop-de-doo, there's a moat. There's a fucking moat. I'm not gonna play Doom 2 in name only. I'm fucking on, like, map 19. Map 19 is actually a pretty good map. But, yeah. This is Fear 2.wad. Really, Dime? I like Doom 2 and Doom 2 the way it did a lot more than I like Doom the way it did. Doom the way it did really suffers from like some bloated map design. That's the last one, Kaiser. Once we finish Final Doom the way it did, we're doing it. I didn't. I think Doom the way it did is kind of a failure. Oh hey, wait, I've played this map because I remember this area. It reminds me of the map in Descent, where you first get introduced to the drillers. You have that room that leads to the reactor core, and this is what that reminds me of it. This is Fear 212.1. This sure is a room. But yeah, in conclusion, basically what I'm saying is, it's not so much that people are defending Doom 2 name only. I mean, I think it's a pile of shit, but if you like it, you know, whatever. That's fine. It's the way they're defending it. Basically by trying to claim that it's this fucking artistic thing that it's not. Especially when you have people like Moldy and Ribix and Arch making shit that's far more creative and unique with the Doom engine. Not to mention you also have that guy who's making that like survival horror game in Z-Doom. Oh wait, that's right. I remember that CraftLab likes Whispers of Satan, so his opinions on Doom in name only, or not Doom in name only, Doom the way it did are just irrelevant. Yeah, eat it, CraftLab. Actually, now that I think about it, Doom 2 name only actually kind of feels like a worse version of Whispers of Satan. Because at least P-Corf and Christian Aro could occasionally come up with, like, half their maps decent. I don't know, there are a lot of good maps in Whispers of Satan, but there are also some, like, just fucking awful maps. Like, there's no defending map 6 of Whispers of Satan. It's just all around a terrible, terrible map. Or map 11. I could face roll a piano and call that song creative. That wouldn't make it good. How the fuck do I accomplish anything here? Alright, obviously I'm not supposed to do anything in this massive room of shittiness. Oh. Or I could just miss the blue key like that. Yeah, that's a good job. I like how even when Maximum Doom doesn't have traditional mazes, it still finds a way to fucking have mazes. Three red keys. For the same reason that everybody always makes huge maps, Adam AK. Yeah, that's kind of true, Craft Lab. But it's never used in a way that, like, it should be. Like, Nova the Birth is a good example, but Nova the Birth really needs some veteran leadership. Like, there should be, like, community projects for new mappers to, like, get, I don't know, some critical feedback. Because, you know, when you just post, like, hey, this is my first WOD, please play it, like, nobody plays it on Doom World, because, fuck that, we have better things to do, I guess. I don't really know the mentality, but, I don't know, people just don't like playing that stuff, so it really doesn't get, like, the attention it deserves in a way that would be beneficial to the mapper. A little fuck away, also. So, projects like Nova the Birth really do serve a purpose. But a lot of community projects are just like, hey guys, I had this idea, let's make some maps. Yeah, you want to make some maps? Let's make some fucking maps. Oh my god, I'm making so many maps. I'm making maps in my map. It has sectors, it has monsters, it has shapes. Oh my god, it's so cool. It's a map. It's a map. Yay, 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 yay. And that's like the fucking mentality that the community goes. It's like, just like, go, 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 go. Are we making maps? No, we need to make more maps. Oh my god, more maps. Maps, maps, maps. Maps inside of maps. Anyway, so, like, that mentality is pretty pervasive in the Doom community. So, the Doom community is now broken up into, I want to say, like, 5 major subcategories. So, you got your, like, hug box, right? And that's, like, the Doom 2 in-name-only guys. They're generally just going to make whatever and not give a shit about anything but the fact that they made a map. And there's very little critical feedback in there. A lot of criticism is like, oh yeah, this map was good. And that's it. Like, that's the whole extent of the in-depth critique that you get inside of that section of the Doom community. And then you got your Doom elitists, who are snobs and assholes, and drive away new members, or whatever the fuck the whole cliche is. And then you got, like, your weapons mods guys, who mostly stick to Z-Doom and Xandrom and stuff. And then you got your, like, Memphises, which aren't even, like, the hug box. They're just... I'm making maps to shit out maps because it's just what my life is. Like, I don't understand why Memphis maps, because every time he posts about mapping, he makes it sound like he hates it. And every post he ever makes about his maps or how much he hates it, but the dude just shits out maps. And, you know, I don't mind, because Memphis maps are pretty fun to play. And that's another, like, mentality in the Doom community. And then you have your, like, I need an excuse to map mappers. And this is really confined to Travers Dune and Zazer. And they're probably my least favorite group, because what they do is they go out throughout the Doom community and they'll find any just horrible, vacuous void of a project that deserves no quality whatsoever, like Doom 2 name only or 5 Rooms of Doom or whatever, and they'll just shit like an amazing map in it. And then that map will be forgotten for all time. Examples, Frank Fragg's map in Interception, Zazer's map in Doom 2 name only, presumably once it comes out, Zazer's map in TNT Revolution, Travers Dune's 100-line maps, Travers Dune's switcheroo maps, stuff like that. Where just the guy who comes along and they make a map that's 20 times better than anything else in the project, and they're like, yeah, that's my map. Then there's the Slaughter map folks, but I'm talking about, like, mapping mentalities. The Slaughter folk maps, no, the Slaughter folk maps are more like the Doom elitists in their own way. Like, they have their own form of elitism when it comes to Slaughter maps. Like, there's actually a lot of feedback and critique in that stuff that goes into Slaughter mapping. I can't bash Slaughter maps as a community because they actually do what they want very well. And they have a lot of, like, critical thought process and whatnot. There are the Slaughter map hug box, but that's something completely different. That's part of just the Doom community hug box as a whole. So, like, in traditional Doom, the elitists would be, like, Essel and myself, and Alfonso, and M-Trop, the snobs. And then the Slaughter Map elitists would be, like, Danny Bubinga and Ribix, who are, like, masters of their craft. I'm talking about people who produce maps, King Dunn. Or content for the game. I'm not talking about you speedrunning folks. Oh, we're on F. And yeah, speedrunners do divide. This is fearless.wad. And there is some overlap between the Hugbox and the Memphis mappers, but because the majority of Doom mappers belong to either the Hugbox or the I make maps because I have a disorder that requires me to make maps, the Doom community is primarily dominated by just the, I gotta make a map now, oh my god, I'm not making a map, why am I not making a map? Oh my god, why am I not making a map? It's a map, yeah, it's a map, I drew some lines, oh my god, it's shit, it's a box, but it's a map, oh good, new megawatt, I'm making a map for that, and then I'm making a map for this megawatt, and oh my god, I made 97 maps! And they don't even, like, keep track of their maps, like, fuck it, I made a megawatt, fuck it, I'll forget it in a week, new megawatt, this is the Doom 2 if all textures in Doom were made out of cottage cheese. Alright, Doom if Doom was upside down and played by Ray Romano. It's new megawatt, go. Doom, 3 vertices. Whatever. But yeah, that's the mentality that's really prevalent in the Doom community. You are Map Death. You're the best, Mal. That's the greatest acronym I've ever seen in Craft Lab. I'm gonna have to make that map set just to use that acronym. This Archvile is fucking fantastic. I'm gonna make a map. I'll make 20 maps. I'll make 35 million maps. Okay, but no, like, in the past, let's see, 2010, so 2011 to now, the Doom snob section of the community has basically made the Doom the way it dids. I wouldn't really consider Arch. I guess Arch is more of an outlier, but, like, I don't know, Pirate Doom or whatnot, but, like, just mainly the Doom snobs. Doom the way it did, one episode of Back to Saturn X. I've made 3/4 of a megawatt,